We have a box broadcasting live.
Addresses are covered up.
We'll just wait until maybe Dani rocks in.
Are you there, Dani?
No, well, there's a couple of people here. I don't know if Dani's here. What's in the box?
Morning coffee. Are you there, Dani? Hello. Okay.
Just, do you want to wait a little while or build the suspense? What's in the box? Shall we open it? No.
What's your coffee? See email.
Yes, par avion from the United States of America.
Undisclosed location. From an undisclosed location.
No, the address is on box. I'll just show it. No.
To an undisclosed location.
Is it freeze-dried shawarmas? Could be.
Oh, it's 8:30 at night over there, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, because it's 8:30 here.
Depends where you are in the US. Could be 5:30 on the West Coast.
Oh, excuse me.
But what's in the box? Let's take a look. No. You saw something you weren't supposed to see. Curious? Who's going to guess what's in the box? The great mystery. I think it's a box full of used $100 US notes. I could be wrong. But to give you an idea, that little box, there's my hand. That little box cost over $40 US to send here. Or about that, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Used are as good as new. I agree. Just wait to see if a certain person's going to come in the room. The person who sent this box to us. Microphone. No. We didn't purchase this. It was a gift. And I think there are several items in there. Come on, let's take a look. Yeah, not yet. Soon.
Oh, who's in there?
Nikki.
Hey, Nikki. It's exciting.
Yep, it was sent from the United States of America to Australia. Laughing says, could be snacks. Could be, I reckon you might be right there.
Hey, Laughing.
Little taste of maybe America. Not sure. We did send this person a taste of Australia. Vegemite. Another 3 or 4 minutes, then we'll open it. Smoke? I wish it was cigarettes. An ounce of tobacco costs $40 or $45 in Australia. And if you imported tobacco from overseas, we would be arrested. I kid you not. Yeah, we don't smoke packets of cigarettes, we roll our own, but friends of ours do. Packet of 20 is about $27 for 20 cigarettes. Let's open the box. Let's just do it. Let's just... Yeah. Soon. Ooh, what's in there? You ready? I'm going to give you quick lids. Ooh. What is it? at 8:30 a.m. our time we will open it, which is a minute away. Excitement's built up to a crescendo. People are curious. What's in there? Maybe it's gold. Right, it's now 8:30. Not sure if the lady who sent this to us, and I'll announce her name, is Dani G. Yeah, laughing. $6 for a packet of 20 in Texas, she says.
Who says
Not
that?
here. About $27 a packet. Packet of tobacco, 2 ounces, is about $85.
Alright. We're looking.
Here we go.
Ready?
Not sure if Danny's here, but if you are, we thank you. Oh, still looks mysterious. I think those orange things might be a deep giveaway, though.
Oh, cool. Just tell me if you can see.
You need to bring it closer to the camera. Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, I'll try them later.
I'm pretty sure that's health food. Hello, Jojo.
Hey, Jojo.
Just like dosing a plane before takeoff. Got a big white container.
I'll let you open this one.
No, you can open. It's actually the bottom of YouTube bag. It's a fashion statement.
Yeah.
It's a sack of shit.
I gotta keep that bag. That's... Yeah, I know. I'm just having trouble. I want you to do this one.
What for? I'm doing the camera work.
You can still do it.
Okay, here we go. It is... I don't know whether I can repeat that on live television. Mind you, that'll go very well with our clay rooster. He's looking forward to that. Hello, Mel.
Hey, Mel.
We got some gifts. Now, I'm pretty sure this is like seasoning. You sprinkle, a rub.
I just read the front.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I didn't see that before.
Nothing like a in the morning, I imagine. Disparity Ranch. What does it say? Next time you're cooking fajitas, working Chinese food, barbecue. Huh. There you go. It's got to be good. It's got cayenne, ancho, chili powder, garlic, paprika, sugar, onion, calcium stearate. That worries me. I don't even know what that is. Tried, oh my God. Hang on, I'll do that then. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Right.
Packaging.
Oh, hang on. We got some packaging.
Oh.
See that? Something you haven't got. We got packaging.
Oh, I like that.
Do you know what that represents? 'Cause
Texas.
I do, yeah.
Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
I like that.
Or you could say it's a pentagram.
Yeah. Oh, this is stucky taped.
Hello, buddy.
Hey, buddy. We're just unwrapping a gift from the US. Oh, look at that. Isn't that nice?
It holds a bit closer so people
Yeah.
can see. Lone Star. It's even got chickens on it. Yeah, there's a little chicken. See?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, that's nice. You have to tell me if they can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that.
Wow, fill that. It's a nice cup.
That'll be your cup of tea cup, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I've got to keep this bag.
Galveston, oh Galveston.
I'll just show this bag again.
Yep.
That's what the spice came in. That's very nice. Thank you, Danny's little note here. G'day. Good day.
Good day.
Mr. and Mrs. Seeds, I hope you enjoy your friend mail. The meat spice is made here in Texas. Oh, cool. Make sure to read the entire bottle for all information. Hear that, Seeds?
I'll just taste it. Then I'll
God
know what
bless
to
you
do with
both.
it.
Danny, thank you. We love it. And we'll try, I'm going to try these later. I have to get ready to go out shortly, but thank you.
Our grandson will try them later for sure.
And I love that bag.
It smells like the seasoning I would use in Mexican cooking. Certainly might put a dib or a dab of that into
Well, I can
a
smell
stew.
it from here.
It's like a taco.
Yeah.
Smell it?
Yeah.
It's like a taco seasoning, I can imagine. This is from Dear Abby. Dear Abby.
I'm just going to take this in.
Oh, it's over then.
Yes, it's exciting. Oh, he's tasting it.
Yep. I know exactly what to do with that. That's good. It'll be even nice on a roast chicken.
You want me to take it in?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, that's cute. See that on the lid?
Yeah. I shall definitely use that. I think I might use that particular spice doing a few Mexican dishes for sure. Be nice in tacos or tacos, depends where you're from. Very kind of it. It's from Dani G. Yep.
Thank you, Danny. If you're there, hopefully you'll watch this later. We love it.
And over Stella says, hand over the Reese peanut butter cups and nobody gets hurt.
Well, we'll try that later. Because I've never tried one, have you?
No, I imagine it's morsels of peanut butter and chocolate by the sounds of it. It sounds like Stella knows what they're all about. Each country's got its own little bits and pieces. Like for America, if someone said chocolate to me, I'd say Hershey. Last package I got was, I was so excited I did grand opening and it was a lawsuit. Oh well, at least someone was thinking of you. It's a winter's day here, but yes, I have to report there is blue sky yet again. Mind you, we did have a storm yesterday. Lightning, thunder. Unusual. How is everyone this evening? Because it's morning time here. It's 20 to 9. One of our daughter-in-laws is coming around, one of our grandkids, and my wife is going to a place up in the hills, a historical place. We've already been, so I'm not going, but the wife, the daughter-in-law wants to go and have a look. I know the granddaughter's going to get bored, but I'll wait for the report when she gets home. Oh, look, old machinery. Yeah, I'm really interested in that. Stella can't complain because nobody listens. You could always record it, Stella, and then make commentary on your remarks.
So what are you going to do with the spice?
Well, I know it's got a few spices in there that you probably wouldn't like, but it'd be a nice mix in Mexican food. Or even sprinkled on different types of meats as a rub.
As long as it's too hot, I'll try it.
For me, it's probably about a 2 out of 10, and for you, that's like, oh no, it's going to kill me.
Not that bad.
8:39 p.m. where Buddy Bopper is, and the hot dogs are nearly ready. I beat you to it this time, buddy. I imagine that's Eastern Standard Time. I respect when you speak in your streams, he says to Stella. Did Stella send you the lawsuit? Yeah, West Coast, Stella, in the great state of Washington, Seattle, or nearabouts. 5:39 p.m. The sun is still up. And it's up here. That's a bit uncanny, Stella. The sun is about 17, 18 degrees in the sky, and yet it's probably the same for you. Is the Earth flat? I'm only kidding.
Oh, good. Don't start that. Oh, it's cold.
The only thing flat about flat earthers is their head. People get passionate about certain things, don't they? It's just crazy.
Drinking a cup of tea from Texas in the morning.
It's a big cup. Have to stick 7 tea bags in there.
Nah, I buy Twinings extra strong.
Not cold. I mean, we think it's cold. It's probably 16 degrees Celsius. Don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
The wind is cold.
Yeah, like I say, honestly, at 22, 23, 24 degrees Celsius, I still wear a jumper. But if you're watching this later, Dani G, me and my wife, thank you very much for the little gift box. We'll sell all of that online, of course, on eBay. No, I'm using the spice. Yeah, see them? Reminds me of that Mary Poppins show when the lady's feeding the pigeons. Feed the birds, tuppence a bag. Don't call me lovely, Stella, I'll poke your eye out. No, they are good though. Actually, they're very tight, as in the net.
They're tight.
So they're quite warm. Mrs. Caesar's going out today laughing. Yep, she'll have a good time. Like I say, I've already been there.
Well,
and I'm just worried my granddaughter will be like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, it's something that where she wants to go. It's a good thing if you took like a bigger family, like if we took William. I'll see when we get on the road.
Now, the reason why I don't have fingers in my gloves still, it's very hard to pick your nose with full gloves. No, I actually like these because I can still use them and work. You know what I mean? But, of course, you can pick your nose. A lot cleaner. Saw a funny video about 3 or 4 years ago, guy explaining how to take the boogers out of your nose with etiquette. He said, the thumb roll. Demonstration 1. Place thumb in the nasal cavity and roll. Said booger can then be conveniently flicked. I pissed myself laughing. It was so funny. Whatever you do, do not eat your boogers. Yep, I'm pretty sure he does use a screwdriver. But the end of the e-beggars is coming. Mark my words, I've been to the mountain. And up the very top of Mount Boyd is a burning bush. And I didn't do it, even though they're trying to pin it on me. Things are changing on YouTube. G'day, JP. Haven't you got a wrench? I can't give you a wrench on this because this is Streamlabs. This is the land of Narnia for me. The only way I can stop anyone being bad is just to close it down. No, I'm not big. Actually, when I played footy, I never did it. I played footy for many, many years. JP knows what I'm talking about. The blokes get out in the field and put one finger up at one side of the nostril and go, yeah. I mean, the stuff goes everywhere. In the package was a big, large cup from the state of Texas, big mug, a Star of Texas, a nice little clay, I think it is, emblem of Texas. You got a hint now, it's coming from Texas, right? You got that. There's a general theme here. And some peanut butter chocolate cup things. Yeah, but that's very common on the footy field. The blokes would go one side and yeah, not nice. Me personally, this is what I do, and I'm happy to share it with you. I get in the shower and yes, I do. Then I cleanse myself from all the phlegm that's covered my body. You know what I mean. More efficient way. Or you could just use a handkerchief. Disposable tissue. There's probably a whole documentary involved with blowing nose and the etiquette of doing so. I bet it's still cold in Sydney and the Gold Coast. I know what August is like, particularly in Sydney. Bloody freezing. So what's happening today? Anything exciting? Is there going to be conflict on YouTube? Yeah. Between who? It doesn't matter. Same shit, different day. So where is the gay balding Iraqi at the moment? Is he travelling down the country to go to Mexico to get his teeth pulled, which he could have done in Chicago? I mean, sometimes stupid just doesn't have any reason. Do you know what I mean? I know if I drive from here to JP, probably spend $800 on gas, probably $300 on food, probably about $1,000 on accommodation, and then when I get there I'll just get a tooth pulled. That'd be interesting. Oh, he's dropping vids of eating crap. Actually, looks, it's just me, JP, or is it just that every time I've ever seen a video of him eating, it looks like he's already eaten it? It's like a regurgitation of sorts. I mean, the food is basically sort of splayed on a plastic plate with a plastic knife and fork. Obviously, in America, they can't afford metal, utensils. So they've got to all use plastic plates. And I'm surprised Dani didn't send us a plastic cup. It was actually made out of ceramics. Yes, I can just imagine a group of Mexican men. He's standing around the corner, eating something on a plastic plate, and he turns around and tells them he's an international superstar. I think the hood will come over the top, bundled into a very small van in the boot. Welcome to Mexico. It's just ridiculous. I mean, when you ignore your dental problems, and they've reached the stage, and I'm led to believe he has infections. Trust me, no dentist in their right mind would go anywhere near a mouth that has infections. They would want to have clarity that when they pull a tooth, they don't cause septicemia and kill you. Stella can enlighten you on what I'm talking about. The truth is, it's very dangerous to do that. Hope you read the lines of robbery sure set in Jaws. What? This one? I think we're going to need a bigger boat. Now, you're crazy to mess around with your teeth if you have infections. Look, in an emergency, a dentist would pull a tooth, but you'd probably be injected with antibiotics. And then you're looking at a bigger cost. To pull a tooth in Australia, it's about $100. That'd be pretty normal. We've had dentistry work done over the last couple of years on and off. Probably spent $6 or $7 grand between us. Nothing special. I think I've had one root canal. But yeah, no, dentistry is not cheap. But there is a social basket where people are given a lot of concession, up to about 70-80% off if you're not working and your income is really low. No, 111. I'll have to watch it again. You're talking about the original show, I guess, buddy. I don't like sequels. I'll turn around, you can look at my ugly mug for a while. I'm not big on sequels of movies. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know what happened, and now they're just going to mix it up a bit. So I've never really, even though I like The Godfather, don't get me wrong, you sort of knew what was going to happen in the other movies. See that? 15 degrees. I could be in Antarctica. Yeah, no, you just get on top of it. I mean, I've never been big for flossing, but I do brush regularly. And I've still got my own choppers. They're old. I wouldn't get a trade in anywhere, but they're still functional. That's all I ever say to a dentist. I don't care if they don't look pretty, as long as they work. But it staggers me that not just that fat man in a can, but others think that the world owes them, like breastfeeding. You've got to keep breastfeeding me. And how terrible my childhood was, so you have to pay for it. Really? No, we don't. Your childhood, even though it may have been horrendous, doesn't dictate the rest of your life. You do. The rescue of the Strawberry PBY picked men up after their ship was sunk. There's a great story in one of the UK towns, buddy, about, and there's up and down east coast of America was the same, where they had what they call rescue lines. They would have it fixed to reefs, and they could run out baskets and save people on ships. There's a lot of those around the world. Very brave people rescued a lot of people in many parts of the world doing just that. Well, dental problems, because of where it is in your body, close to your brain, can be horrific. Not only heart problems and other problems like that, but you're crazy to mess around with it. If you can't afford to spend money to get teeth looking pretty again, rip the buggers out. It's as simple as that. No one's ever died of having no teeth. People have died of having teeth that are infected. And I believe, so a dentist once told me, that because you persevere with bad teeth for over a long period of time, there is irreparable damage done to all parts of the body. So, but I'm not a dentist. See, middle of winter, blue skies, terrible air. Just cold though. So what's happening on the Stellar Channel? That eye twitch, and I certainly don't want to be the diagnostic to be, doom and gloom, but he does show several signs. I'll get Stella to see what he thinks about what I'm going to say next. Repetitive cycle of speech, limited, suffers from dementia or Alzheimer's, either one. I'm not sure which it is. I think it's dementia. He shows early signs, and I'm not kidding. My wife used to work in a nursing home, and there were people who were 28, 29 with the onset of dementia. It doesn't pick an age to hit you. The older you are, the more likely you are to contract it. But he shows many signs. Someone said he had back pain. I think that's more kidney pain. If you've got all this visceral fat on your body, it gets affected. See, it's going to do a summary of the Muller report. I know, boring, but still important. Well, how much of Muller gets suppressed? Do you know what I mean?
Shall we hear about?
How much is he allowed to say?
Shall we hear about 10 parts?
Righto. But my point being is, a half-truth is just a half-truth, Stella. It just always amazes me. You'll have the congressional hearings and you'll hear people reserve the right not to tell you. I mean, no, you don't get that. That's wrong. You're here to answer the question. We have a similar process in Australia. Have you taken my latte?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's disappeared. Yes, because it's a half-truth, it can be embellished. And then assumptions are made. So it's not a truth at all. Like a lot of people on YouTube, though, Stella. You know, deceptive, misleading information without alluding to the truth. Just you get about that much truth, and then you've got to have faith. Really? No. Body Bopper says Alzheimer's. But his health is in terrible condition. Wouldn't want to be him for quids. I smoke, yeah, it'd probably get me in the end. But I did get to 60. And still I did get to 70. When it boils down to the fact is that he's going to struggle. Hello, awesome. We opened this video with an opening box from our good friend Dani G. How was your dinner? Have a good one?
Hey, awesome. I was just waiting for my daughter-in-law. We're going out. Girls' Day.
It's going to be interesting.
Me, daughter-in-law, and the grandchild. And
Grandchild is about 3.
And the grandchild that's
She's
due.
going to a historical place, like with buildings and machinery.
Well, we'll see.
It's going to drive them nuts.
We'll see. Maybe on the road I can get her to go
I'm
somewhere
glad you had a
else.
good time, mate. That's good. Yeah, but a 3-year-old at like a history building. There's
We'll see.
no bells and whistles and no ice cream, no chocolate. Mind you, there's a cafe just down the road.
Yeah,
That's where they'll be going.
but it's like 40 minutes away, and it can be so cold where we're going. You'd think it was going to snow.
Like I say, we think cold is a bit different than you guys. I know Stella has to shovel the snow off his footpath. We don't. Wife's standing in the sun like a shag on a rock, trying to get warm.
Oh, look at that nice blue sky. That looks good behind me. That is a green screen. We got that from Amazon. So
No.
as you can see, it was really, really cheap. Hey, JP. Mwah. So do you like our green screen? How could you?
I don't know, keep going.
See, the green screen goes all the way around. It's a 360. Yeah, bookcase. Oh, I can organise that. We have a door. Yep, so see. It could almost be a green screen. Yeah, it is pretty nice here. Hey, Patty. Yeah, people are going to believe. Yeah, I know. Okay. Reporting live from an undisclosed location. As you can see, the weather is absolutely gorgeous here. No chemtrails, no. No.
Well, Australian weather's like this. It's beautiful one day, and then it's perfect the next.
Yeah, so. Yes, it's a pretty amazing agreement. Hey, Seeds, have you used StreamYard? I'll put him back on.
I've tried. Not yet.
Um,
I've tried that, but it doesn't work on the phone well. I'm pretty sure it would work well on the computer.
See you, JP. Yeah, this Streamlabs on Seed's phone works better than StreamYard's on the computer. It's just, Seed's his laptop is crap.
Well, it's not crap.
I
It's
suppose you could
powerful
try.
computer.
You could try my laptop, but yeah. So just admire this wonderful green screen from Amazon.
No, it's not a green screen. Seriously. But it is blue sky. Beautiful.
Oh,
Hello, Maggie.
come on. There's a biscuit there for you.
Come
on.
Come up here. Don't be shy.
Come and say hello. You're a YouTube celebrity now.
The kookaburra's going off this morning.
Yeah.
Coming to get your breakfast? How are you? You gonna fly away? Hello, get job. Yeah, so it was a nice little gift box that Dani G sent us, and we thank her for that. Not sure whether she's actually done and eaten a whole lot of Vegemite we sent her. I don't think so.
Yeah, she said she liked it.
I think she said her husband liked it, actually.
Yeah, as well, yeah.
But, yeah, messing around with your teeth, everybody knows that you don't do that. I mean, I've got friends that didn't have much money, but the government gave them assistance. And in the end, they just got them all ripped out and got dentures. Yeah, it's a magpie, buddy. We got 2 mobs of magpies, and they're from different parts of the area. And they're fighting over ownership of this area. And they do that. And if you ever watch those creatures in that movie Dark Crystal where they walk around like that, but when these 2 groups get together, they walk like in a circle around each other. It's very funny. And then they'll start attacking each other. Patty, I need a better name. What you call me, Seeds? Chicken Wings? I don't know. You're going to change your name to Chicken Wings. Patty's good. I don't know if I called you Chicken Wings, but if I did, it would have been a term of endearment. Geez, the sun's hitting my phone and it needs to clean. Actually, I know my family, my kids are hopeless. They drop their phones all the time and they always have them loose without covers. And I don't know what it is to replace a screen, but it'd be at least $100 or more. And they just keep doing it. I use this cover. Yeah, it doesn't look too flash, but I haven't got a broken screen. How many of you have lost screens by dropping your phones? Yeah, it's pretty mild. Depends where you are. Still, we've got mountains and we have snow season, which is still going. We get a dusting of snow in my state on some of the larger hills. I wouldn't call them mountains. You said once, oh yeah, Kentucky, yeah, that would be why I did it. Australians always give nicknames. It's just what we do. It's like if you've got red hair in Australia, on site working, people would call you blue. Yeah, it's the exact opposite, but that's what we do. But yeah, I think tempered glass, well, that would help. People smash them all the time. I know my daughter runs a company and she has about 20 or 30 people work for them, and they'll be at a gathering at a barbecue and you look at their phones and half of them are broken. Don't know how they can read. Carrot tops, all right, yep. Would you be a mediocre hooker? Not at all. Top class, I'd reckon. Top dollar. Looky, looky, looky. You want some nookie? Sidewalk hostess. Or corner supervisor.
Garbage truck.
Yes, the sounds of a garbage truck are probably very similar worldwide. Some people would rush out and cooch the street following the garbage truck saying, "Look, there's garbage truck."
Quick, give me the front camera and I'll do it.
No. We're not lowering ourselves. It's like some of the things that happen around the world, like, you know, the terrorist group ISIS, which is a mixed match of a whole group of nutters. Well, they're often told that, you know, they can sacrifice themselves by killing innocent people and they'll be given 40 virgins. But there's no mention that they're women. Do you know what I mean? Which might suit some people, but you want it in the small print, wouldn't you? Like you want down the bottom to say, yeah, it's women. But they don't tell you that. Not a really good deal. It's not as if you get another crack at it. Big Daddy. Just shorten it down to B Daddy. Yeah, sounds like a rapper. My name's Stella and I'm a chunky old fella. Yeah, I don't get rap. I understand it's sort of street orientated, social reflection, etc., etc., etc. But yeah, not big on rap, I'm sorry. Even though they're very talented, some of the people. I did see one Australian guy who was a very good rapper, and someone actually said, can you sing other genre of songs? And he sang 2 or 3 Nat King Cole songs brilliantly, really brilliantly. And I'm thinking, yeah, there's obviously talent there. But I think rap is one of those genres that will keep going probably for a few more years and then it'll just disappear. What I'm saying is rap will become disco. You know what I mean? I mean, how many of you go out now to a local establishment, tavern, pub, whatever, and dance to disco? No one does that. No one at all. So I think it will end. Because it's a reflection, it's like a it's like a reflection on society type of in the face. And not all of them sing with swear words, a lot of them do. Paddy does the bump. Yeah, Paddy, a roll through memory lane. Those are funny dancers in the 60s, weren't they? And in the 70s, you basically just stood on the one spot and did that. All right. So chicken wings is get out of the way. I'm coming through. Don't like smorgasbords as a general rule, to be honest with you. Particularly when you see some really big guy, tall guy, got a booger coming down his face, and he's sneezing. And you're standing behind him with a plate thinking, nah, this is not going to happen. People put their hands into the food. I mean, I know smorgasbords are value for money, but you want to be first in line, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to be sort of standing on the outside of the glass of the restaurant looking in thinking, right, I'm first. Yep. Hook, doors open. Run like hell, grab a plate and just scoop things as you go along. Put it in a bucket and then go to sit down at a table. But if you like 2 hours after the smorgasbord started and the chicken's been sitting sort of semi-warm, there's a bit of chicken in the rice, there's a bit of curry in the noodles, nah. And I'll be honest, we're not big eaters anyway, so we wouldn't get much value out of trying to eat all you can. I saw that once, buddy. We're on a cruise ship. This little kid was tasting things and throwing them back in. No, don't like that. No. It means the 500 pounders going for the wings. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have the appetite like when I was younger. I'd eat like a horse, but I don't now because I'm not putting out the energy that I need to put in. And that's all it is. It's a balance. If you need this much energy to do this much during the day, that's all you should eat. I like cooking anyway, and I like eating at home. We do go out to restaurants, but like I say, I enjoy cooking. So, and you get what, if I cook, I get what I want. Do you know what I mean? Many times I've been to a restaurant and say, can I have medium rare? It comes out, you can bounce it off the floor. And I'm thinking, $30. You can't go out to a restaurant, a good restaurant, not a fancy restaurant, but an average good restaurant in Perth in Western Australia. 4 people, some would, because that's what it's all about. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's if we went out to dinner in Seattle at a nice restaurant, probably be $150 US for 4 people. It's no different, I imagine, around the world. Unless you go into a smorgasbord, you can just buy 1 plate and share it amongst 4 people. Well, the one thing people always miss is that if you buy products that have a long use-by date on them, there's a reason for that. You know, if you go and buy a carrot and celery and some potatoes, they're going to be fresh. Have you been to the US? No, but we're coming next year. We're going to be there. We're going to do a grand tour. We've got a container load of dentures. Yep, we're going to do a teeth tour and drop them off from a height, probably 36,000 feet, and just sort of napalm America with dentures. Only kidding.
What are you taking?
We're going to do a denture tour of the United States.
Stop it. Stop it.
I'm eating all my plum trees. Yum, I love plums. I don't even mind them being a little bit tart. Unfortunately, every time I've grown plums, the parrots tend to get there just prior to me. And parrots in Australia come in hundreds, so you can see a plum tree shaking. But the little buggers only take 2 or 3 bites out of every plum.
She's here.
All right, you're off, eh?
Finding. I'll show Jess's belly. Just unplug it.
All right, we're going to show you belly cam. Here we go. Let's turn the camera. You don't need to look at my ugly mug.
Stay there. I'm coming. Check her out. How cute. How cute is she? She said she doesn't mind being on. Go down.
I don't mind. Inside.
This is
Who are the lucky
special
recipients?
girl with the special package.
Oh yes. It's hidden under layers and layers of clothing.
Now that is a bump.
Because it's cold. I haven't eaten, so it's not so massive,
And
isn't
she's
it?
got black on. It's hard to see. Can we see it moving? Look at this, people.
And
Our granddaughter.
you're not due till January.
No. I know.
I'm going to have to get a forklift to move you.
I know. I'm gonna be like, who is it?
Oh, just on YouTube, some friends of
Oh.
ours. Yeah.
Hello, YouTube.
Say hello. Cute, isn't she? And there's even a cuter one in here, but I won't open the door.
She might say hi.
You can see her. Hello.
It's live, Jess. Live talking to America.
Oh, nice.
All right, you have a good time.
All right.
And there's a cafe up the road. If she gets bored, which she will.
She might not.
I enjoyed it. You'll enjoy it.
Could be snowing where we're going. This is an adventure to an undisclosed location.
All right, have a good time.
All right. Oh, hang on. I've got to get my phone. Hang on, Jess. I forgot my phone.
Righto. See you later.
Shut it down. Oh, he didn't do a thing. He drove straight past.
You're probably upset him.
Oh, he can lock me out. I've got keys.
All right, have a good one. I'll see you probably after lunch sometime.
Yep. I know, don't lock this one.
No, I won't. Well, there you go. That's daughter-in-law with grandchild number 9 and 9. She's going to be big. She's big now, and not till January. I'll wrap this up shortly. No, you're talking about my daughter-in-law. She's just cold. We feel the cold, buddy, like it's 16, 17 degrees Celsius. And for us, that's cold. but they're going up in the hills where it's a bit colder. It's a beautiful little historical village with things from the 1850s towards about the early 1920s and bits and pieces, and there's mock shops like an old post office with all the way they used to do the post and things like that. I don't know if we've got... I know that the missus will take video today, so she'll probably put up a video later. Partying? Oh yes, I'm going to invite all the people over for a big party now because I'm home alone. Now I've got some paperwork to do. Can you hear the kookaburras? They generally come on early in the morning. They can on occasions like that just let rip. Got a big old crow over there coming to get a feed. Yeah, no, I love history, and there's out there where they're going. It's a village, if you like, and people dressed up in olden time gear. They used to have a steam train out that way, but it no longer exists. But we've got plenty of steam trains down south. You can go and spend the whole day having a historical hit, if you like. They even do food that's basic, like from the turn of the century. But I say, my daughter-in-law, she's going to be huge, because she's only a tiny little thing. She's got the belly the size of a very large basketball now, and it's only August. She's not due till mid-January, so she'll be popping. Quickly just plug that battery back in, because I'm about... Beautiful old cottage that when we first got it, we had it checked with engineers, because if it wasn't going to be, you know, in good condition, we would have had to knock it down. But we did a few things and we're saving it and adding to it. So I don't mind old properties. This is 70 years old, the cottage, which is not old if you talk about houses, but well worth keeping. It's got floorboards, it's got a bit of a creak here and there, but we don't mind that. Too many people are too easy to throw things away, if you know what I mean. Waste not, want not. Turn you around for a second, then I might have to shoot off. All right. Good catch up with you. Just thanking Dani G again for a beautiful little gift. Kookaburras eat your snakes and mice. Actually, they do eat snakes. They do. We get loads of what we call chicken hawks. They're a big hawk. They look like an eagle, but they're a big hawk. But they clean up everything. So, and we're probably, if I walked, 5 minutes from a river. And with rivers, you get rats and things like that. But the wildlife just cleans them up all the time. So, further in the bush, where there's less birds, like in some city areas, there are birds for different reasons, because humans are here, there's food. But in the bush, you'll have the bush rats. But yeah, pretty good. I will spoil some of you later in the year. I'll take you down to some of our beautiful beaches and reefs and show you why we live here. But anyway, you guys have a good day and night, whatever you're doing. I know it's night time on Northern Hemisphere, so there's bound to be someone more interesting than me on, or maybe a big fat man in a can. I don't know. Anyway, if you have been, thanks for watching, and we'll catch all you good people later. Bye-bye.